free because I knew the guy. He was like, yeah, I'll just throw on the top for free. And I was like, shit.
Oh my God.
He probably charged me extra. And just
how is it having like an org? Is it stressful?
Yeah, it's busy.
Yeah, okay, so is it busy with doing a lot of stuff like planning for the org, or is it?
It's more than anything, it's like on the business side of things now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you guys like scaling upwards kind of deal, or is it like?
Scaling sideways.
Okay.
Yeah, basically like nothing is sustainable. So we went the other way with it. And we, okay. So we went the other way with it and added like more verticals.
Yeah.
Because we realized that an org on its own is not necessarily sustainable, given
that's
what we did.
Heard.
Yeah.
Or even just like esports organizations, you know?
Yeah, esports is a big problem too.
Yeah.
So we added StarForge, Mad Mushroom, Cross Realm Mythic. Yeah, so we started these other businesses.
Yeah.
As part of OTK, and found really good people that are good at what they do to be able to build those businesses.
Yeah.
Because like an org on its own isn't. You need to have some kind of other product to be able to sustain itself, because it doesn't just like print money, right?
Yeah.
With no
Well,
tangible
I've heard
product.
that with esports orgs, their main source of income is merch. Like they don't.
For a lot of them, yeah.
Yeah.
And even then, that's not that much.
They don't really make profit.
Yeah. So this is like a big problem for, like, it's that, and you can advertise things by getting sponsors and stuff like that. So you have a lot of value. Like a lot of your value comes from exposure.
Yeah.
So you can give exposure to like a brand or whatever, right? But there's nothing that you can really do to control that. So nothing being in your control, you have to do other things to be able to kind of dictate the course of the business, right?
Yeah.
So, for example, what the traditional idea, like this is like I'm putting it down to like a drop, but essentially what happens is we've done 2 or 1.
I think just 1.
So what happens is,
am I dumb?
is it scuffed?
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah. It was not fitting for some reason. Or maybe I was just like not. Okay.
Oh, what?
Right?
Yeah, it's a little off.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
So basically it's like you sign talent.
Yeah.
You sign talent, you pay the talent, and then for the talent, then the org goes and gets sponsors. For the talent, what ends up happening is, do you need a spot or are you good?
Okay.
Okay, so what ends up happening for the talent is they, instead of them going and getting a bunch of different brand deals for like a consistent source of income,
Yeah.
the org pays them a flat rate, and then the org goes out and gets sponsors, and it's in some sense akin to like collective bargaining. So you're getting a bunch of people together, and you're going to go sell these guys together and be like, hey, sponsor our org, and then you're able to pay them with the money that you get there.
Yeah.
So the problem is like you don't really generate income from anything that's in your control. You have to go out and get those sponsors through sales or either outreach or inbound.
Yeah.
So actually, I'm going to warm up with this too because shoulders aft. So what ends up happening is a lot of times an org will eventually not be able to get sponsors for something out of their control. Mm-hmm. Like there's just no market. Like you can make content, but then you have to sell the content to be able to pay for your employees and all that.
Yeah.
And just like, I mean, it's just like any other business, right? Like if you want to sell a product, you have to get the product made. And to get a product made, it costs money, right?
Yeah.
And what's happening is for a lot of orgs, they don't have a product that they can either sell, or there's no market for the product at times, and sometimes there is, and because you can't control it, people will end up scaling up, and then you scale up
Too much.
too much, and then it ends up not being a sustainable thing. So the thing that we did is we were in a position where we had to try and go more lean and not overscale because we realized this early on. And that's why we started StarForge. Now,
And so StarForge is an OTK.
kind of, yeah. So it started by OTK, but then there's other people involved in it too, like Moist Critical, Schlatt,
Yeah.
Queso is part of StarForge now.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah. So now different people do different things, you know. So somebody, it might be an owner and it's just they have some ownership stake, but it's just essentially their job is passive branding on something.
Yeah.
And but other people do more, right? For example, like Tips, who he started streaming a little bit after I did, but he's like an old friend of mine.
Tips.
Yeah.
Is this? Where did I put my water?
Oh,
Oh, it's right there.
is it there?
I think is
Or
that
is
one
it
mine
there?
or is?
I think it was that one.
Yeah.
I was like, that looks like somewhere I would put something, somewhere where it shouldn't be. So yeah. So Tips basically retired from streaming in order to just work on the back end entirely. And then we have like, you know,
I'm
our-
assuming this is a guy you've probably known for years.
yeah,
huh?
since like 2017,
Holy.
2017, 2018, because we started a podcast together a long time ago.
How'd the podcast go?
Really good. It was like the
I feel
main
like you'd be good at podcasts because you can just kind of yap, but you're also really good at flowing with conversation and kind of meshing with whoever you're with.
yeah, thanks.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of my many talents.
I think it's a good talent to have. I feel
Thank
like
you.
a lot of people socially, it's hard for them to fit in with, you know, whatever group.
Yeah.
You know?
I think it's because I have a lot of life experience
Yeah.
of like different things before I started streaming.
Yeah. Because it's like there are certain things you probably wouldn't joke about around with like someone else or like wouldn't talk about. And it's like, yeah.
I would still do it, but I would do it in a way that they would find it funny.
But see, that's still you reading social
Yeah,
cues.
yeah, yeah. Ready?